Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have County Commissioner raising concerns over yard waste collection, a crosswalk now planned in front of school where a fatal dirt bike crash happened. Governor DeSantis is still figuring out the timing of property tax cut rollout, and Florida Attorney General is calling out the NFL. We'll get to all that more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's been a St. Augustine tradition built on trust, family values, and doing things the right way. For 75 years, generations of drivers have relied on Bozard for quality vehicles and honest service. With over 1,200 vehicles to choose from, no surprise pricing, and drive happy guarantee, Bozard makes buying cars truly effortless. That's the Bozard difference. Their award-winning, state-of-the-art facility features 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment maintenance, and over 40 mobile service vans to bring the Bozard difference to you. Even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the prestigious Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln delivers hometown service with national-level excellence. You'll find friendly faces, great pricing, and a better buying experience just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout-out to all of our amazing sponsors. We've got Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Ben 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy Houses, and Sunny's Barbecue. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app from the Apple App Store. You can also check out our merch shop right there in the app. All right, good morning, fellas.
Hey, happy Friday. It's the weekend.
I didn't think I was going to get to see Blake today, but he stopped by on his way out of town.
He stopped in.
So how was your fundraiser last night?
It was a lot of fun. Everybody was, it kind of, it's a great cause, and they're trying to build a house. Some great testimonials from these ladies that are had some really tough times. I mean, all of us have had tough times, and they're trying to get themselves back, and the refuge is the way to do it. And they're definitely giving these ladies their lives back. Mm-hmm. And it's a wonderful cause, and everybody was very giving. And it was, my voice held up.
Good.
So, as an auctioneer, you're always worried about that.
Yeah.
So we raised it. I think we did pretty good. I don't know what the final number was, but
okay.
I think we did okay.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
I think I got more money out of people's pockets than they wanted to give.
That's good.
Which is like the goal of a fundraiser. Which is the goal of a fundraiser.
Yeah. So. How you doing, Aiden?
I'm doing great.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, it is a happy Friday, so far at least. I know I'm doing great because there's no Steelers helmet behind me anymore.
There you go. Oh, you moved it?
Well, yeah, while I'm here, I'm just going to start bringing my stuff in here and putting it up all over the walls.
Yeah, yeah. So you own it while you're here. So,
All right. Do we have a question of the day?
Question of the day is, today is National Joe Day.
Okay.
Who is your favorite Joe of all time? National Joe Day. See, this one's fairly easy one for me because this week in baseball, when I was growing up, Joe Garagiola was like the guy, the announcer of This Week in Baseball. Mm-hmm. So he was a former baseball player, wasn't that good, but he was a much better announcer than he was baseball player. Mm-hmm. So Joe Garagiola is my favorite Joe.
All right. You asked me what my favorite Joe is, and my first thought is Versus the Volcano.
Yeah, that's good too. That's okay. It doesn't have to be an actual. I didn't know Joe Garagiola, so
yeah, that's the one that popped into my head. That and Joe DiMaggio, because you mentioned baseball. So
I thought Joe DiMaggio too because of Mr. Coffee, but I never really got to see Joe DiMaggio play.
Yeah.
So Joe Garagiola was more my guy. Joe DiMaggio popped into my head also. I don't know.
I definitely thought you were going to a coffee question with its Joe Day.
Well, you can say a cup of Joe is your favorite Joe.
I also don't like coffee.
I don't like coffee either.
Joe versus Volcano.
Sticking with Joe. Joe Dirt. Kenny's got Joe Dirt in there. So.
That tracks 100%.
So, yeah.
Aiden, what's your Joe?
I'm finding out just now that I don't know a whole lot of people named Joe. I'd say the first thing that
Uncle Joe, so I thought this would be easy for you.
I have met him
Not his
maybe 3
favorite
times, and he lives in New York.
Okay, all right.
So he's up there on the list, sure. But when I heard Joe, the first thing that came to mind was the little kid from Modern Family in the later seasons.
Okay.
After the old guy had a kid again. Little Joe was his name. That's the first thing I came. It's not my
Little
favorite.
Joe from
but it's the
Bonanza
first
for
one
the
that
old
came to
timer.
mind there.
Wait, I just thought of one. Joey from Friends. How you doing?
Yeah, that's a good one.
How you doing?
Joey from Friends.
Tribbiani.
Yep,
Joey
Joey
Tribbiani.
Tribbiani.
So, all right.
All right, give us your Joes in the comments. What are your favorite Joes?
Bobby came in with Joe Mama.
Now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
Oh, it is going to be a beautiful day.
All right.
In the words of YouTube, beautiful day.
Copyright stricken.
Yeah.
That quick check of the weather brought
Less
to you
than 30
by
seconds per pint.
Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's hidden gems, Bin 39, located inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, including 50 rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, Bin 39 is perfect for a date night or unwinding after work. Enjoy wines by the glass or the bottle in a peaceful courtyard setting with live music adding to the atmosphere. Open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop in and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. Training wheels are off. It's the Aiden edition of the Hit the Blakes traffic report.
We're looking good today. We had some technical issues, so I'm glad none of them shut down while we're here. But it looks incredible out there. If you're going somewhere, you're getting there.
Yeah.
Right on. It's a much more chatty Hit the Blakes traffic report with Aiden without Blake.
Yeah.
You notice?
No, well, everything does look good. So
It does look good.
and the glitch or whatever it was that created the panic right before was gone. So that was
We're good.
That was a relief on the Hit the Blakes report right there.
All right,
brakes.
that traffic report is brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and explore over 500 years of St. Augustine history in the most fun and flexible way possible. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and more than 100 points of interest, including the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Potter's Wax Museum. Enjoy open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, plus free parking at the Old Jail and Welcome Centers with your ticket. And when the sun goes down, experience the city's spooky side with a Ghost and Gravestones tour. Locals ride free with a full fare guest through hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. All right. Moving into the news, we've got some breaking news. There was a stabbing in West Augustine, and Troy's got the details.
All right. We don't have a whole lot of details on this because it's in the Criminal Investigation Division, the CID, is where it's at right now. But no, there wasn't a loss of life. The person should recover. The victim should recover. And what the little bit of details we had, the suspect was minor, was taken into custody very quickly against an adult, and they should recover. But we should hear a press release sometime today from the sheriff's office. So just kind of keep an eye on the 904 and the press release. Sheriff Department, because it is an investigation, couldn't release a whole lot. But there was not a loss of life, and there is no threat to the public,
the community right now.
Yep.
All right.
And Ricky just said that we on the auction side we raised $16,000 just on the auction side, but they had done very well on their sponsors and some of the other things. So I think they're going to be a little over $30,000 on the entire event. So they're a great first time event for them. So congratulations to everybody who worked on it.
All right. Flashing crosswalk sign planned near St. Johns County School where 12-year-old boy on mini bike died. St. Johns County is taking new safety measures following a tragic crash near Patriot Oaks Middle School. County officials announced that a flashing crosswalk beacon will be installed along Longleaf Pine Parkway to improve visibility and alert drivers to pedestrians in the area. The decision comes after a community meeting addressing concerns raised by residents following the February crash that claimed the life of a 12-year-old student. Officials say the new signal is designed to increase driver awareness at the crossing and enhance overall safety for students and pedestrians. The incident has also prompted a broader view of roadway infrastructure and safety education, particularly involving motorized recreational vehicles. Authorities have confirmed that the teenage driver involved in the crash will not face charges after investigators determined there was no reckless behavior and that the collision could not have been avoided. County officials say the new crosswalk beacon is expected to be installed within the next month as part of an ongoing effort to improve safety in the area. All right. Better signage is great.
Yeah, no, it's great. And you know, you and I are both parents. I would have a tough time as a parent driving by this.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if this would have saved this
It says it
child's
wouldn't
life,
have saved
his life or not, but I mean, it still is going to be a visual that you're. Yeah. So it's going to be there.
Yeah.
So.
I imagine this is in their neighborhood. I can't imagine driving by that spot every single day. And anything that reminds me of that day when that happened would be terrible.
All right. And Ricky did tell me overall it was almost $50,000.
They did really well with sponsors.
They did
Congratulations.
they did wonderful. Well, and they had it was tickets. It was a ticketed event too.
Okay.
So so they did amazing. So
That is awesome.
And from the auction, I brought in a hummingbird cake.
You did, and it's delicious. It's
All right,
so good.
Aiden, have you tried the hummingbird cake yet?
I have tried it. I'm trying to stay quiet back here, but I think I've killed maybe half of it.
Okay.
If we can get it up here.
Yeah.
It's like a banana-ish sort of deal.
Yeah, it's kind of a banana nut cake, but it's a hummingbird cake, and it was one of the auction items. And someone tried to outbid Rebecca on this hummingbird cake, and it was going back and forth quite a bit. You can purchase a hummingbird cake probably at Drake for like $65.
Yeah.
We paid $175 for it.
Well, that's good. It's for a good
But
cause.
Rebecca won. I wanted her to win. She won. So
And it's delicious.
yes, and also we won Botox. So I think we're going to do a live
All right.
Botox session.
Are you doing like...
I'm scared. I don't even know what Botox really is. I might have to study this and see.
So there's different kinds of Botox. There's Botox for rejuvenation, but there's also Botox for headaches. There's Botox for sweat reduction. So what kind of Botox did you get? Or are you
I don't even know what I got.
Okay.
I just know whatever the treatment is, I'll do that treatment live. And
all right,
and we'll do it. We're doing it live on the 904 now,
okay.
like I did with the laser on my finger.
All right.
I don't know. Did you ever see that
I
episode?
didn't.
Oh,
Is
it
that
hurt.
what
It hurt so bad because Novocaine doesn't really work on me. Yeah, and I had to do it without Novocaine, and it was
not great.
It was not my funnest moment. And I don't sweat, but on this one, I actually I don't normally sweat.
So we're not doing Botox in the armpits then.
Yeah, no. That wouldn't do any good.
Wasted.
Yeah, it would be wasted. On me.
Although if you don't want to mess with your face, then say that you sweat, and then you can just do it in the armpits, and then you're good.
Yeah. So and needles don't bother me a whole lot. So I mean, she's saying that needles are small, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't like things around my eyes, and I think that's where, if I did the Botox, I think that's where I
Well,
age.
you don't do it here.
Okay.
You do it like around here, and it pulls and it lifts. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't do Botox.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully I learn a little bit, and everyone else learns about it when I do this. So I have to talk to him about it. I thought of it. I thought about it this morning. I was like, yeah, we should take, because we purchased it because it was an item, and it was like a cheap way to do it, and the people were sitting at our table that donated it, and I was like, go ahead, let's go ahead and get this, and so we'll see how that plays out.
His hats are gonna fall off. There's not gonna be.
That'll be some. That'll be a fun one.
All right, I'm excited. I don't get a bonus, but I do get to watch him get stabbed.
Kelly says I'll look super rested. I've never looked super rested in my life. So if that is true, that is a miracle situation.
All right. Miracle in
I've
a syringe.
always looked tired. Have you ever
know
known me
about that.
not look tired?
I don't know if you look tired.
Yeah. I've looked tired. I'm not always tired, but
Frequently
I do.
look jolly.
Yeah. I'm happy.
You've got a
You can
jolly
be tired.
appearance.
You can be tired and happy. So
Yeah. All right. Moving back into the news. Ron DeSantis trying to figure out timing of property tax phase out. Seems like we should have started with the timing. Florida's push to eliminate homestead property taxes is still taking shape, with key questions remaining about how and when it could be implemented. Governor Ron DeSantis says one of the biggest uncertainties is timing, specifically how quickly homeowners could see relief if the proposal moves forward. The idea would remove property taxes on primary residences, though it would require approval from both the legislature and the voters through a constitutional amendment. Lawmakers have already debated similar proposals this session, including House-backed measure that would have eliminated certain homestead taxes. However, that plan was not taken out by the Senate and was criticized by the governor as unclear and insufficient. DeSantis has suggested the state could help offset lost revenue for some counties, though legislative leaders have raised concerns about how the funding would work. The proposal may require a special legislative session with negotiations expected over how to structure the plan and balance impacts on local governments. Even if the final proposal is approved, it would still face a high bar with voters. Recent polling shows support for gradually eliminating homestead taxes, but not enough to meet the 60% threshold required to pass a constitutional amendment in Florida. For now, the timeline and the details remain uncertain as state leaders continue working through the complexities of one of the most significant potential changes in Florida's tax system. All right. Your whole argument about this is you don't want to rock the boat?
I think we're doing okay. And that's, I mean, would I like my taxes to be lower? Yes. Would I want my quality of life to go down? Absolutely not.
Okay.
So I'm comfortable where we're at. I'm more concerned if this happens and they increase the sales tax, what that does to guys like Aiden, who's about to go into college, and Blake, who's trying to buy a house. You know, all these factors takes away their everyday spending money.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I'm at the point in my life where I am where I am. I am what I am, and I am where I
am where I am.
Yeah. So, but I'm not a ham. Actually, I probably am. And my name is Sam.
How long can we make this go?
Well, I'll be damned. I don't know. But I just don't want to shake it up too much because, you know, I like little changes. Big changes scare me, especially when it comes to government. So.
Wham. All right, that Gas Buddy Gas Report brought to you. Let's tell us in the comments what gas prices are like around you. I almost said it. That was close.
Yeah.
All right. Sunoco on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard is at $3.89. Shell at 146 King Street is at $3.94. Owens on South Ponce is $3.96. Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard is at $3.97. Gate at Mizell Roads at $3.99. Gate at US 1 North is $3.99. Circle K on US 1 North is also $3.99. Circle K on 207, $3.99. A1A discount beverage, still $3.09. All right. Lots of $3.99. No one wants to hit that $4 mark. All right, that Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. When the unexpected happens, turn to the name St. Augustine Trust. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced, compassionate team moves fast to help you or your loved one get out of jail and back home. They handle everything from paperwork to release with professionalism, discretion, and zero judgment. When every minute counts, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245.
Toot-toot.
We've got live music today. Jim Acelta is at Schooners at 6 o'clock. Vibe RW is at Cimarron Golf Club at 6 o'clock. Palmetto Pickers is at DJ's Clam Shack at 6 o'clock. The Stats Band is at Funkadelic Food Shack at 6. Contact Buzz is at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 6. West Register is at Mellow Mushroom at Durban Crossing at 6. Rob Peck is at Tides at 6. Groove is at Pescavillano at 6 o'clock. Paul Lundgren Band is at Puzzers at 6:30. Voodoo Monkeys is at Casa Divino 57 at 7 o'clock. Dionysus is at Colonial Oak at 7 o'clock. Little Silver is at Dirty Nellies at 7 o'clock. Dyer Davis is at Mellow Mushroom at Mirabella at 7 o'clock. Hudson Vance is at River and Ford at 7 o'clock. Airtight is at Spencer Abbott's at 7 o'clock. Parker McCullum is at the Amp at 7 o'clock.
Big concert.
Brett Blackshear is at Meehan's at 7 o'clock. Russell Moore and Third Time Out is at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 8 o'clock. Matt Wilson is at Cortesi's at 8 o'clock. Cottonmouth is at Trade Winds at 8:30. Honey Moonshine is at Milltop Tavern at 9 o'clock. And Kiba is closing out the night at Prohibition Kitchen at 10 o'clock.
All right, so there is a concert at the amphitheater, so you know to kind of stay away from that area. If you need to go 312, go 312 instead of coming around Anastasia Boulevard.
Yep.
Just a little bit of advice, because that is a big one. I think it's sold out for 2 nights.
Awesome. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home and property, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. Specializing in residential and multifamily roofing, Fidus delivers expert shingle roof solutions, metal roof installations, and quality paperwork built to handle Florida's toughest weather. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, their work is backed by top-tier materials and trusted warranties. From emergency repairs to full roof replacements, Fidus gets it done right. Call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. Did I say they do gutters? They do gutters.
And pavers.
All right, tap into the trends with the good Troy. I'm annoyed, so we're going to talk about it.
You're annoyed?
I'm annoyed.
I thought you were supposed to avoid the noid.
You are,
Okay.
but I can't because it's everywhere.
Avoid the noid.
You know why?
What happened?
There's too many dang kinds of peeps, and it's bothering me.
Peeps?
Peeps. I like
the little marshmallow things.
Yes, the little Easter candy, the little chicks,
The little
bunnies,
sugar that gets
and
everywhere,
they're
all over
sugared,
your
and they're
counter,
fun.
and like you wipe
And you
it and
can-
it comes back up again.
Yes.
Yeah, those peeps.
Those peeps.
Okay.
It's not just all the things that you mentioned. Like
So why-
that's just intrinsic to peeps, and it just is.
So you're not a peep hater,
No, I like peeps
but you're annoyed, and we should avoid the
annoyed.
noid.
because there's too many dang kind of peeps.
Yeah.
It's just a freaking sugar-covered marshmallow. Just enjoy the sugar-colored marshmallow.
Okay. I sound like the old man who's completely out of touch. I only know the yellow peeps and the pink peeps. Are there other peeps?
Oh, just you wait. Take a look at the screen for me.
There's an entire
We're gonna go
website
through this.
called everypeepflavor.com.
It just goes.
Holy moly. It's a freaking marshmallow covered in sugar. Leave it alone.
We're at 60 and we're only halfway down the page.
All right. Butterbeer.
Why do we need that many peeps?
Butterbeer flavored peeps. So these are, what is it?
That's for
Butterscotch?
The official
Is that
count is
for-
110.
I was going to say is that the Harry Potter?
So they've got licensing things.
Isn't butterbeer?
Yeah, it's Harry Potter.
It's
So,
a Harry
I
Potter
mean,
thing,
I
right?
get it. Millennials want
Yeah.
everything Harry
Yeah.
Potter. At least they did before J.K. Rowling spoke. All right. Then you've got Pop-Tarts, Frosted Strawberry Marshmallow Chicks. No. Just no. Okay. Sunny D. Do you want Sunny D?
Okay, that sounds
Peeps?
horrible.
Yeah. Keep your D away from my peeps. No.
Whoa. Whoa.
Chili lime mango marshmallow chicks. Chili lime mango like no.
Peeps.
Yeah,
I'm seeing some hot tamale
Hot
peeps in
tamales,
here.
we're
Those
getting
sound
there.
delicious, don't
We've
they?
got Breyer's cookies and cream. If you want cookies and creams, have ice cream.
Okay,
Have Oreos.
Okay, that one's
You're
the first
out.
one.
You want that
no,
one.
No. That one I think actually sounds pretty good.
But like have the actual thing.
That one sounds good.
Have the thing.
I see now why you did
Don't
those
have
peeps.
the fake ones.
They eventually ran into something I like.
Cinnamon churro.
Nope.
I'm waiting for you to find the one that I found. I found my favorite.
Icy
I'm
blue
waiting for it.
raspberry. Just have an icy.
Ice
Rice Krispie treats.
Just having a Rice Krispie treat.
Just have a Rice Krispie treat.
Half the fun of the Rice Krispie treat is the crunch of it.
It's the crunch. It's
Yeah.
the texture of it. Like they're already marshmallows. You're making marshmallow flavor marshmallow? No. Stop. Sour strawberry peeps.
Yeah.
S'mores delight peeps. These are marshmallow chicks that are dipped in milk chocolate. Like, okay,
S'more.
I get it. Like you've got the s'more in
S'more?
the peep.
How can I have s'more? I haven't had any yet.
Exactly.
Killing me, Smalls.
Kettle corn peeps.
That makes sense. Again, the crunch.
No.
It's again the crunch. You're taking away the crunch. The good part of that.
Dr. Pepper peeps.
Ty would like that one.
Was that cherry flavored peeps?
Yeah.
Party
20
cake.
23 favors.
Party cake, like I kind of get it. Like you can make them sparkly. Hot tamales, cinnamon, fierce cinnamon flavored peeps.
All right. I say before Easter we have to have at least four
taste
different
test?
types. 4 different types of peeps.
Sour watermelon.
No, sweet watermelon. Come on.
So my
right.
daughter was given one of these sour watermelon, and at youth group, and that's how I went down this rabbit hole, because I have also seen the hot tamales ones at like Circle K, and I was just kind of like eye roll. There's fruit punch, there's tropical burst, there's sparkly wild berry. What makes sparkly wild berry? I don't know.
How do you make a Peep sparkle?
There's caramel apple flavor with
I say we pick out 4.
Okay.
And
Well, we're not going to be able to get the pumpkin spice because those are only in fall.
Okay.
There's candy corn, which I want to leave all over Mike Davis's office.
Yeah.
And then you're getting into the Halloween ones. There's cats, there's bats, there's Frankensteins, and these are all cute. There's shapes, not flavors. But what was your favorite flavor, Aiden?
Oh, easily the Dr. Pepper. It sounds so
Dr.
disgusting.
Yeah.
So I will try and find a collection of Peeps. There's candy cane peppermint Peeps. Like, I'm not doing that either. Christmas cookie. So, like, the seasonal ones I can't find for Christmas and Halloween. But I have seen the Halloween ones used in cocktails, and those look fun. But, yeah, I'll see if I can find us a variety, because there's so many all over town right now.
So, yeah.
And it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, just get like 4 different ones, and maybe we do a blind test, and we have to guess what the flavor is.
Guess what the flavor is? Okay.
All right.
We'll do that next week. I'm so annoyed. Now I have to spend money on this, and I'm going to encourage it.
You can get reimbursed.
All right.
904 will reimburse.
Tap into the Trends is brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Looking for a portable building that's built to last? St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Ucina Enterprises and has been serving the community since 1988. Featuring Handy House, America's #1 manufacturer of portable buildings, they offer everything from utility sheds and workshops to lofted barns, offices, and fully custom buildings, all designed for strength and long-term value, with over 70 structures in stock, plus free delivery, leveling and anchoring, and easy financing. St. Augustine Handy House makes adding space simple. Visit them on State Road 16 or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. Yep. All right. Need a place to store all of your thousands of Peeps.
Well, and I got to say, I want to say thank you to Handy House and Fidus Roofing.
Yep.
They are both stepping away from the sponsorship from the Stoidum for different reasons. Hopefully they'll both come back at some point.
Yeah.
But they've been wonderful sponsors, and we have Canaan Law coming in, and we still have one more spot to fill that gap on the sponsorship on the Stoidum. But they've been amazing sponsors. Thank you, James, with Fidus, and thank you, Troy, with Handy House. You guys have really been really good partners and sponsors.
They're amazing people, and all the support has been amazing.
Both of them step up the community. It's just a really, really 2 wonderful businesses. So
great businesses, and happy to have been associated with you for the time that we were.
Yep.
All right.
Come back
whenever you want. All right, moving back into the news. Yard waste collection complaints surge in some parts of St. Johns County. According to reporting from St. John's Citizen, St. Johns County officials are addressing a surge in complaints from residents over delayed yard waste collection. County Commissioner Christian Whitehurst says his office has received numerous calls, emails, and messages from residents reporting missed or late pickups, particularly along busy corridors like Longleaf Pine Parkway and State Road 210. During a recent meeting, Public Works Director Jerry Caldwell explained that March and April are the busiest months of the year for yard waste collection, with volumes often doubling due to seasonal...
Greg Caldwell.
Did I say...
You said Jerry.
Jerry? Greg.
Greg Caldwell.
Greg Caldwell.
I was like, has his brother work there?
I don't know. Can't explain that. All right, it's the busiest months of the year for yard waste collection, with volumes often doubling due to seasonal yard work and debris from recent cold weather. To handle the increase, the county's waste contractor, HCC Environmental Services, has added extra truck and personnel, but crews are still struggling to keep up with demand while maintaining safety standards and complying with federal work hour limits. Officials say large debris piles placed along entire curbs can slow down collection and sometimes require specialized equipment and multiple trips. Some residents have questioned whether the delays are tied to the county's current contractor, which took over service in 2024 after a challenging rollout. However, county leaders say these seasonal backlogs are not new and have occurred under previous providers as well. Officials say they plan ahead each year by increasing resources, but acknowledge that the sheer volume of yard waste during peak season continues to strain the system. And I would say this is a particularly bad time for yard waste because we don't normally have so long a period of hard freezes where plants are just decimated. And so there's way more yard waste for the winter to spring turnover than there usually is. So many frostbitten plants.
Yeah. No, I think that one big freeze has really thrown everything out of whack.
Yeah.
And people let that sit until like all the cold stuff was done, and now they're cleaning up.
Yeah.
They're cleaning up their, because it's now officially spring. Spring has sprung.
It did spring and sprung.
Oh.
And back to Viagra.
Yeah.
All right. Florida Attorney General warns NFL to scrap Rooney Rule. Florida's Attorney General is taking aim at one of the NFL's most well-known hiring policies, setting up a potential legal clash over diversity efforts in professional sports. Attorney General James Uthmeier has sent a letter to the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, arguing that the league's Rooney Rule violates Florida law by requiring teams to interview minority candidates for certain positions. The Rooney Rule, implemented in 2003 and later expanded, was designed to increase diversity in coaching and executive roles by ensuring minority candidates are considered during the hiring process. Uthmeier claims the policy amounts to race-based decision-making, which he says is prohibited under Florida's employment laws. He's calling on the NFL to suspend the rule, warning that failure to do so could lead to enforcement action. Supporters of the policy argue it remains necessary due to ongoing disparities in hiring. Currently, only a small number of NFL head coaches are black, and none of the most recent head coaching vacancies were filled by African-American candidates. Democratic State Representative Darrell Campbell pushed back on the Attorney General's position, saying the rule is still needed to ensure fair representation and opportunity within the league. The issue also comes as NFL continues to face legal scrutiny over diversity, including an ongoing lawsuit filed by former head coach Brian Flores alleging discriminatory hiring practices. NFL has not yet publicly responded to the Attorney General's letter. The dispute highlights a broader national debate over diversity policies and hiring and whether they conflict with anti-discrimination laws.
All right, and I have a couple of things.
Okay.
First off, states, you don't need to be in the NFL's business. And the second part is I think the rule is now not necessary. Mm-hmm. I think maybe at one point it was necessary. To me in my lifetime, and Mike Tomlin's one of the top 3 coaches that I know in the last 30 years. Yeah. And he it just has to go to the person who's doing the best that would be best for that particular team. Yeah. And I think if you interview a Tony Dungy, you interview a Mike Tomlin, you interview Shell, these coaches, that NFL coaches, they will tell you up front they didn't get the job because of the color of their skin.
Yeah.
And they didn't. They earned the job, and that to me makes that rule unnecessary. But Florida stay out of businesses' decisions. That's an individual business that can have its own criteria, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion.
So just asking, if a business is setting up a discriminatory rule, does the state have any right to?
I don't think
that?
so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think I don't want the state sticking their fingers in businesses' decisions.
Okay.
Even if it's bad. And there's some businesses out there that are making bad decisions, and I think the intent of what the NFL is trying to do is right. I think they're placating a little bit to the political side on this one, but I don't think the rule is necessary, but that's not for me to say. That's for the NFL to say. So,
I agree nearly fully. I mean, these teams are paying, millions of dollars to find the right head coach. I don't think they're going to be like, well, we're we're not going to hire him because his color of his skin. They want the best candidate, so
they
they're going
wanna
to
win.
hire one. They're not. I don't think it's. At one point, it might have been necessary, but I don't think it's nearly close to being relevant now. I agree fully. In the state, I don't know why the attorney general is saying it, but
No, it's just. I mean, because there's such a debate over fair practices, but it's their business. You know? It's. I mean, and they're like Aiden said, it's all about winning. It's not about. I mean, you can be purple.
Yeah.
You can put W's up. Come to the Dolphins. I don't care. You got an arm coming out of your forehead. I don't care if you can produce wins. So,
All right.
the only thing I like I said, I don't like government stepping into private businesses, and that's private business.
As the network's diversity hire, I have no thoughts.
Yeah, because you love sports ball.
Love NFL. Only girl on the network. All right. Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
On this day of Frigg, which is a Norse mythology, I will frolic through the fantastic, fanciful, fans' fruitful comments.
That fancy friggin' search is brought to you by B&S Signs. For over 50 years, family-owned B&S Signs has been the trusted name in signage across St. Augustine and the surrounding area. From vinyl lettering to large pylon signs, B&S Signs does it all, backed by fast installation, expert crane service, and reliable repair and maintenance to keep signs looking their best. Named Business of the Year for 2025, B&S Signs is known for quality craftsmanship and top-level service. Make a lasting impression with B&S Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. All right, Troy, go to comments report.
All right, on the comments report, Costco is at 385 along with Buc-ee's. Flying J is at 389. BP is at 391. Popular Joe's for Joe Mama and Joe Dirt. It is National Whiskey Day, and there was a wham bam thank you ma'am in there. This weekend, the Turkey Rod Run is in Daytona, and I believe stay away from downtown tomorrow. I believe there is another No Kings rally. So you know what happens around that fort area. Everything gets bogged up a little bit. I think we'll have our on-the-ground reporter Blake is
On a cruise.
on a cruise. So
Gambling his paycheck
we
away.
might have our on-the-ground reporter Rebecca Gianelli on this one because I have to unfortunately go to a funeral.
Watch what happens.
Yeah. Could be fun.
This could be fun. Every time they have one of these, we bomb another country and we take out another dictator. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
For every No Kings, we've taken out a leader of
Be
another
careful
country.
what you're doing, Democrats.
What are you asking for? It's trying. Stoidum stat.
All right, today's Stodum stat, 1939. It was the official first March Madness. They crowned a champion. Oregon beat Ohio State 46-33 in this basketball game. By the way, if you don't know what March Madness is, it is basketball.
It's college basketball.
College basketball.
Yeah. Championships. It's the
And
playoffs.
I'm talking men's. There is women's also.
But that's not
but
madness in March.
People don't get that mad about that. All right. And it was only 8 teams in that tournament. Now it's like
Brackets are much
supposed
smaller.
to be 64, but there's like 16 feed-in games now. So it's
Dude.
like every school in college makes it almost. No, that's not true.
I love it every time Ohio loses a championship.
This made my morning because I saw Ohio State lost.
It just makes me happy. I can't tell you. All right, that Start of Stat brought to you by Sonny's Barbecue. Craving real Southern barbecue to celebrate another Ohio loss? Sonny's Barbecue, located at 2720 State Road 16 in St. Augustine, serves up slow-smoked favorites made to satisfy. Start with crowd pleasers like barbecue pork egg rolls, smoked wings, or crispy corn nuggets, then dig into their tender baby-backed ribs, or try the Pitmaster's picks with all the classic sides, including that famous garlic bread. And no visit is complete without Sonny's signature sweet tea. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmaster since 1968. Do we have plugs, Troy?
We do have plugs. Again, mine. If you want to reach out, if you have a business that you think would be good or a good fit, reach out to me and tell me, and I'll call them if you're not comfortable talking to them. And I'm at Troy904now at gmail.com. Or you guys can just find me on Facebook. I'm not that hard to find. And one of the things I want to say, and we're not political here on the morning show, but at the No Kings, please don't show up with an Iran flag.
Everyone play nice.
Please don't show up with it, because it just keep it, and that's both sides need to keep it nice.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to do that, but I just see that being very disrespectful, and
to a lot of people, Iran
Yes.
has hurt a lot of people.
well, and we have military there right now, so if that's the side you're on, then I'll figure out a ticket to get you there.
Go there. Aiden, do you have any plugs?
Yeah. I'll auction. We'll have a fundraiser auction for you to send you there. See how you like it.
That'd be great.
So yeah, that's the one thing that really bothers me is when people's hatred for our president overwhelms their love for our country. So it's still our country. Whether I don't like a lot of his decisions and I don't like his personality, but he's still our president, and you have to respect that this is our country.
Yep.
So
Popular
like I said,
election.
I don't like to be political on the morning show. We usually save that for later.
Yes.
So
Aiden, do you have any plugs?
I do have a plug. It's more of a shout out. This isn't like, hey, show up event, but I just want to shout out my Interact Club.
Nice.
We started, this is a brand new event we've done. They shout out to Sadie and Miss Eakins. They've worked real hard the whole year to put this together. We're doing a senior prom at Silver Creek Retirement Home. We're going to put on a prom night for the residents there.
Oh, that's cool.
So I just wanted to shout them out because that's tomorrow, and they did an incredible job. And we have another event, but I'm going to save that for Monday.
All right,
Awesome.
there you go.
Very cool. My plug is stay tuned for Troy's 2 cents at 9:04. So just go in bathroom break and then come right back and watch Troy's 2 cents.
Yeah, and we do have the mayor of the city of St. Augustine Beach coming in on Monday morning, Beth Sweeney.
Awesome.
So it should be a fun interview.
Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and Rumble. Have a great weekend. Bye.